My name is Lurie and I have the honor of being one of the people who will be introducing Mirelle this evening, who is the photographer and the brilliant brains behind all of this. I just want to first start out by giving her a hand and a round of applause. So a lot of you who have seen her website and have had a chance to see some of her work, you kind of know her story, right? Like starting, she's from Suriname, we know her background, she's selling out books overseas, she's setting a conversation, really starting a conversation about natural hair in the Pan-African space that we don't often get a chance to tap into here, right? So I have a personal connection and a real love for her because one of the things I always appreciate about artists who use their art for the improvement and the enhancement of the African community is a sense of selflessness that takes, right? It's because she could be doing photography for anybody. I mean, we see the talent, we see the brilliance, and we know that she could be doing this and sharing her art anywhere. And the fact that she has, from the time I met her, and I think 2005 was it, when she took the Afro picture, over there, right by Sister Diane, right by your shoulder. This picture here was just opened up a myriad of doors for me. But even from that point, she was always taking pictures with an eye towards sharing images of Black beauty that weren't typically seen and creating conversation pieces that were going to allow us to wrestle with our ideas about what was beautiful and who could be beautiful, what kind of skin and what kind of hair could truly represent beauty. And so for me, as a woman who, I cut off my perm in 1997, when there was no natural hair movement, when there were no meetups, there were no groups, there were no photography exhibits, there wasn't any of that. There was a whole bunch of questions and, oh, sister girl, you need to do something with that because you're never going to get a man job. Well, nothing ever good ever going to happen to me with hair like that. And if it weren't for the work of people like Mirelle, I mean, I'm sure y'all can relate to that. I'm but if it weren't for people like Mirelle who were committed to using their art to shifting that conversation and to creating a space for Black beauty to be appreciated on its own merit without having to fit inside anybody else's box, that is a gift that we have to appreciate. And we have to take honor and pay homage to people who are willing to give their gift and their light to help shift the conversation. Because now I have a little daughter who's about to be 2 years old. She's going to grow up and see that mommy was a part of something that showed how beautiful Black women are. She's not going to have a lot of the issues that I had growing up. She's not going to have a lot of the questions because of the work of people like Mirelle. So I am just really honored to even be able to be in this space with this woman. Every time I see her, she's trying to take some picture to show somebody else, look at this beautiful Blackness. Do you see this beautiful Blackness? So I am honored to be here. I want us to give her